Forgive and forget you.
Okay, this one's called 4Give and Forget You. First question I have to ask, does Prince have any influence on either the title or the song?
No.
Really? I'm actually surprised because, yeah, I could definitely get it sounds like a Lost Prince song to me.
That's high praise.
Yeah.
I'll start the song. Much like on our last album where we had the song Fight For It, where I wrote that with someone completely outside the band, because I do a lot of outside writing projects, and sometimes they turn into our songs, or sometimes they turn into the song for that person, or get used somewhere else. This is a song that I wrote with longtime friend Jeffry-Wynne, who I've written lots of songs with, and this was kind of a joint title where we were just thinking about the ideas of forgiveness, and thought it was a little clever to have it be forgive and forget you. It seemed to just really work as an emotional jumping off point for a really heavy lyrical ballad about the horrors of trying to move on.
I think it makes perfect sense because, a lot of times in order to forget something that's happened, you have to forgive that thing so you're no longer worrying about it and brooding about it.
Yeah, it's kind of a backwards thought, though, because normally it's like they say, to forgive is to forget and all of this. That eventually, once you have forgiven someone, then you forget about the wrong that was done to you. And our take on it is, she just wants to forget this guy. And the only way she can forget it is to forgive him. But she can't, because there's too much venom from whatever he did, which we left a little ambiguous because we don't want to be that on the nose. But, it's clear that he was a jerk.
Yeah, it's definitely, again, a rare ballad on one of your albums, and Liz just nails the vocals.
Yeah, this was also a song that, Jeffrey and I wrote like in 2013. So this one predates even the formation of Bitter Elegance. But in looking for songs, we're examining everything we're writing now, but we're not afraid to look to our past, because if we have something that could have been great but wasn't, we can revisit it. We don't have any issue with that.
Yeah. Well, I know Paul McCartney, he dusts off songs he wrote 20, 30 years ago, and then somehow, it's just the time makes it better, or you just don't know what to do with it, and you suddenly have that aha moment.
Yeah, the only thing we really run into is that, the three of us outside of Liz, we had a band together, and some of these songs were already sort of finished in that band. We don't want to betray the fans of that band by, ruining their memories.
Yeah.
So there's a fine line. This song never really was finished, and I don't know if more than 10 people even heard an older version, so it seemed like it was fair game. And Dave, Michael, and I, it's one we really felt we wanted to see to a bigger audience. And we really wanted to hear what would happen if Liz added to it. She completely rewrote the melodies and made them, better than what we had. So
yeah, this part right here is what reminds me of a Prince song.
I don't mind that comparison at all. Well, there's two Princes in our band.
I was about to say.
Or wish I'd never met you.
Okay, I already know what I'm going to ask about this song.
Are we going to start with you talking?
Yeah.